welcome to day 1 of the 12 days of Livfiitmas. Okay, I was humbled by the circuit. Ooh, I'm so excited for this. That I have not stepped foot on a Stairmaster in well over a year. Alright, definitely a lot going on here. What's going on, you guys? Welcome to day 1 of the 12 days of Livfiitmas. It sounds crazy because it's not even December yet when I'm filming this, so it just feels weird, but I'm really excited for just all the videos that we have planned for this coming month. I will be posting 3 days a week now, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the whole month of December, totaling 12 videos. So it's safe to say December is a busy month for me. I have forever respect for the people who do like 25 days of Vlogmas or whatever, like blows my mind. I'm moving the vehicle because I don't like this lighting. I don't know why the lighting feels so hard today. Whoa. Oh, this is better. This is so much better. Okay, I'm happy we moved. If this is your guys' first 12 days of Livfiitmas, this is technically my second annual one. And it's like a spin-off of the 25 days of Christmas that was on like ABC Family. Like that is such an iconic part of my childhood. So I basically recreated that. Remember, like there would always be like this schedule that would come out of like all the movies that would be airing for Christmas. So I recreated that, but it's like 12 days of Livfiitmas, and that will be linked down below in the description box throughout the whole month. So you guys can see, like, you guys will know the itinerary and the video schedule for the whole month. So for today, as you can tell by the title, we're doing trying my followers workouts for a week, because I've been doing like trying influencers workouts for a week, and I feel like this would be such a fun way to give you guys like training feedback in the most respectful kind way. But I'm just hoping that this could actually help you guys out and like make more efficient, better workouts, coming from myself, a personal trainer for the past like 4 years. I don't even know how long I've been certified. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna keep everyone anonymous for the most part, just out of respect. But this one just says the name is Sin. So maybe their name is Cynthia. I don't know. But so Cynthia, this is their leg day. It's a glute day, which is what we're going to be hitting. First, we have hip thrust for 5 sets of 12. And then there's dumbbell single leg RDLs for only 2 sets of 10 for each side. Then from there, we have hamstring curls, 4 sets, working down in reps, and I'm assuming increasing weight at the same time. So we have 15, 12, 10, and 8 reps. And then in a similar format, we're doing barbell squats, same thing, 4 sets, lowering reps from 15 reps down to 8 reps while increasing weight, I'm assuming. And then it says that they ended with 20 minutes of cardio, either like Stairmaster or incline treadmill, or a 10-minute hit circuit. Now, there's totally those people who have like to do a finisher on leg day, like to do Stairmaster at the end of leg day. I've never been one to do that, and I've kind of always been flabbergasted by the people that can do that, because I, like on a good leg day, like optimally, best case scenario, like I'm wobbling down the staircase to get back into my car after leg day. So the thought of like doing a cardio session after that blows my mind. But that was part of the reason why I chose this workout, because I want to try it and I want to see like what my I have thoughts on it independently, but I want to actually try it. We're gonna see how we do. Holy crap, you guys, look at my face. Honestly, before we get any further into the video, can everyone please, like, I'm being serious, friend to a friend, can you please comment down below how long you take in the gym? Because sometimes I'm just flabbergasted. For me, it's like a time warp in there. Like somehow it's 5 o'clock. I don't know. I take so long and I don't feel like I'm taking a lot of time in between sets. You guys. Oh, my throat is raw from the cardio. Also, preface, throughout this whole entire video, all of my feedback is never meant to be rude, harsh, harmful, belittling anybody. I'm not trying to do that. I just want to be able to give like honest feedback to help you guys improve like in a constructive way. So my initial apologies if I come across as sassy. I really don't mean it. Starting from the top, okay, I'm gonna tell what I liked about it first. I really enjoyed the kind of pyramid sets of like decreasing reps while increasing weight. I mean, that wasn't specified, but I really liked that. And yeah, overall, like with these exercises themselves, this is a pretty balanced leg day. Now, for my feedback, this was my initial reaction. Like, I have no clue why someone would end with barbell squats. Like, that was brutal. Not gonna lie, like, I hated ending with that. I always say to start with your most difficult compound moves and then move down to your more isolated movements that are accessory movements that are only working one muscle at a time, only one joint is involved at a time. And specifically, another reason why, which I thought about during this workout, it's like, I don't want to be doing exercises that need warm-up sets at the end of my workout. Do you know what I mean? So like, for example, the hamstring curls, I don't really do warm-up sets on that because it's not an exercise where you're like, that yields a ton of weight. You're not lifting super heavy. But like barbell squats, you 100% need warm-up sets. And so like that kind of was so sucky to do like at the end of the workout. So I 100% would have either started with barbell squats or would have done them after the hip thrusts. Doesn't really matter. And then I would have gone into the dumbbell single leg RDLs. I really liked that. I thought it was weird that there was only 2 sets of that. However, I went super slow. I just had wicked good mind to muscle connection today, and I think that's what made the workout feel so hard. Like, I would just had really good concentration because of the freaking oxy shit. I swear, I'm not, whatever. You believe me if you want. I'm not kidding though. So I got a lot out of those 2 sets, but I personally thought that was odd, especially for the second exercise. I would have 100% done like 3 to 4 sets of those. I probably would have done 3. Now, you guys know I'm really big on lateral work, so I didn't like that there wasn't any sort of like abduction work or like a lateral lunge or a side kick, like nothing for your glute medius and minimus. In order to make this workout more well-rounded, I would have loved to finish off with like glute med kickbacks or the abduction machine or lateral lunges, or even like a curtsy lunge somewhere in the middle here, like even throwing on a band for those hip thrusts just to engage and activate those smaller glute muscles, just to have a more well-rounded workout. I would have greatly appreciated. Now, the 20 minutes of cardio, you guys, on the Stairmaster, I'm not, you know the TikTok sound, I'm not being over dramatic when I say that I'd rather sit naked on a hot grill. I'm not being over dramatic when I say that I have not stepped foot on a Stairmaster in well over a year. Easily. I don't do cardio machines. My cardio is like, I'll go for just like, I like daily steps instead, or like circuits. Or if I'm touching a cardio machine, it's like stationary bike. So I was winded from this. I started off with just a steady level 8, and at first I got on, I was like, oh, I'll bump it up. Then I was like, no, you need to pace yourself for 20 minutes on this sucker. So I stood the first 10 minutes level 8, and then I bumped it up from level to level 10 for minute 10 to minute 15, so for that 5-minute stretch. And then for the last 5 minutes to complete the 20 minutes, I went back down to level 8. So overall, it was so painful, but like a good pain that I weirdly enjoyed. If you are gonna do cardio, I always recommend to do it after your workout, especially if your main goal is muscle gain and you're not training for endurance or anything like that. But for me, I don't think I could ever have that be something in my consistent like leg day routine. But I wouldn't say it's wrong. I just feel like I really like to give 110% on leg day, and I usually am really dead after leg day. So I normally feel like I couldn't give this my all, that Stairmaster session, on a regular basis. So either doing it at a completely separate time during the day, kind of in a bodybuilding style, or just having this, throw this into my upper body days or my lighter workout days in general. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10, to be honest, maybe a 6.5. I also would have liked to see, like, I feel like we could have used another heavy compound movement in there, or another isolation move at the end, like some sort of abduction work, and I would have liked to rearrange it. Like, I'm still dead because I just pushed myself really hard today, but I don't think this is like an optimal, really greatly structured workout. So take my feedback, make those switcheroos, and make this even better. What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, and this is when I usually hit full upper body day. I don't break it up into push or pull. And so we have another workout on the agenda. This one is from Stella, and they're starting with a warm-up with some dynamic stretches, and then there's a parentheses with a bunch of different options, which I'm already loving that because I do quite a bit of these already on my own. Then we move first into 3 to 4 sets of pull-ups, as many reps as possible. They said they use a band. I'm probably going to do 3 sets, just full body weight AMRAP, and we'll see how that goes. Then 4 sets of 10 for cable rows. Then 4 sets of 10 for a dumbbell incline bench press. Then 4 sets of 10 for dumbbell Z press, which I've never done a Z press. I'm not gonna lie, I had to look that up of what that was. And I was like, oh, okay, and I've never done that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna like that because I feel like it's my hip flexors aren't gonna enjoy sitting like that. And then there's 4 sets of 10 barbell row with an underhand grip. And then from there, either 4 sets of 10 for an easy bar bicep curl or hammer curls with dumbbells. And then to finish off, 4 sets of 10 with a tricep pull down. All right. Definitely a lot going on here, a lot to work with, a lot of volume. So here we go. We're back. I'm toasted. I'm dead. I'm also PMSing and I definitely get like weaker, less energy before my period. Overall, great workout. Like overall, really appreciated the great warm up. In terms of exercise selection, all these were great, really effective, efficient exercises. And I like that we had, you know, those 4 sets for those more compound movements, those bigger, heavier movements. Now, in terms of my, like, what I would do differently, first thing that's coming to mind is like the seated cable row plus the barbell row. Like both of those were 2 horizontal pulling movements. And it's not to say that the second one is like null and void, but it's just a little bit redundant. Like we already did a horizontal pulling motion with the seated cable row, so I personally wouldn't have put in the barbell row as well, especially like just in my perspective on it. Like I was pretty tired at that point in the workout to have it be like the 7th exercise of like another exercise that would normally yield a lot of weight. So I personally would probably have gotten rid of that barbell row altogether and then maybe substitute it with something that had maybe some rear delt activation, like a face pull, something like that had a little bit more diversity, so it just wasn't as a redundant exercise. I like that we had a vertical and horizontal push motion with the bench press and then also the Z press. I didn't really love the Z press. Like they were hard and I knew it just was uncomfortable for me to sit like that personally, but it is still an effective exercise for sure. And I like that we finished with more isolation work. I think that's beautiful and exactly the way you should do it. The 4 sets of 10 for everything was a little bit much for me. I'm not going to say this is necessarily like too high a volume, but it was a little bit pushing it for me at least. Like I definitely would have gone down to 3 sets of 10 for the hammer curls and the tricep push down, but I would have probably kept those 4 sets for those bigger compound movements. So again, what I would do, I probably would have taken out that barbell row or substituted it for like a face pull, brought that down to 3 sets instead of 4, and then the hammer curls and the tricep curls I would have brought down to 3 sets as well. But like I said, this is a good workout. This is a very strong workout. I would give this overall like an 8.5 out of 10. I don't know what's up with me in doing the half points, but this one, if someone did this, I wouldn't be like, oh, this is a bad, ineffective workout. Just some minor tweaks to make it even more efficient. People, welcome to Thursday. We skipped Wednesday because that's usually the day that I do like Pilates, and I tried a Pilates class actually for another video which have already been up. It's me trying reformers Pilates class. Anyway, today is usually when I hit legs again. And this one is by a follower of mine, but also she's a content creator herself, and her name is Danny. So she's starting with foam rolling and mobility work, which looks superb. Okay, then she practiced some skills of handstands and pistol squats, which I find this interesting because usually when I was on my handstand kick, I would always do it at the end of my workout, but so I'll be interested to try it before, and it's always something I would do on like an upper body day. Anyways, pistol squats I'm not the best at, so we'll try some of those. She started off with 4 sets of squats, decreasing reps, so I'm assuming increasing weight. Then she went into cast glute bridges for 3 sets of 12. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of cast glute bridges, but I'm down for a switch up. Dumbbell RDLs for 3 sets of 15. Gotta love it. Super stoked on that. And then she went to kettlebell Bulgarian split squats, 3 sets of 10 for each leg. I don't know. I'm probably honestly still going to use dumbbells for this. We'll see. I don't know if we're going to have proper kettlebells for me, like with the weight that I would need, so we'll see. And then she finished off, with the good complex. So she did a leg extension complex. She did 3 sets of 8 for each leg, and then 3 sets of 12 with both legs at the same time after she increased some weight. I'm so excited for this. Also, happy Thanksgiving, because I'm filming this on Thanksgiving Day. And I just want to say I'm obviously so grateful for every single one of you guys. I wrote it down in my journal this morning when I made my gratitude list, and I just still can't believe that this is just my everyday. And I just am so beyond thankful for every single ounce of support from any of you guys. Any like, share, comment, subscribing, follow, anything, share. Like, it just truly means the world to me, and I would honestly, this would be nothing if I didn't have you guys listening to me. So I just want to thank you guys so much for being here in this space, showing me so much endless love. I am so passionate about this whole entire brand and just about serving you guys, and I just really love this community so much. So I just want to say thank you so much. I'm forever grateful to you guys, and I really know that this is just the beginning for all of us, and I'm so excited to see where we will go in a few years. Oh, Oxy Shred, Live Fit 10. These cans are just so fun. Also, when I was driving here, I had the thought, because usually when these first came out, I was like, I don't think I would ever use those because I don't like carbonation. But something about the experience of this can, of drinking this, is so nice. So if you don't like carbonation, but you want something already pre-made, you can open it and then just like keep it in your fridge so it goes flat. I don't know if that's gross, but like I do that sometimes. And so it works. All right, we're back. Slight scene change. Decided to do our reflection here at the house. But that workout was brutal and like the perfect workout to do on Thanksgiving, I feel like, because it just like used so much energy. And I always love lifting heavy legs on like a holiday for some reason, because I feel like it gears up my appetite so much. Starting from the top, okay, with the handstand situation, I'm not wearing a sports bra underneath this. And usually it's fine when I don't wear a sports bra underneath. And I am PMSing. We're just going full force in the TMI right now. I am PMSing. And like I said, this is usually fine, but I feel like since my time of the month is like days away, this area is a little bit fuller than normal. And for some reason today at the gym, I was like, I am going to actually pop out. Like I was like, if I even lift my hands, like I'm gonna pop out from underneath this top. And I was so scared to do handstands. So I didn't do any handstands because also it was packed at the gym. So I couldn't find like a corner or something to do them in, just in case there was, you know. But I did do the pistol squats. I haven't done those in ages, and my right side is so much worse than my left side, but I was actually pleased that I was able to do 3 in a row on each side at least. So that was that. And then for the workout, this honestly was such a good workout overall. I loved that we started with squats, kind of like in comparison to the leg day we did on Monday. Like I liked how here we started with a very big compound movement that yielded a lot of weight. I liked that we did the 4 sets for that compound movement with like slowly increasing weight as you went on. The calf bridges actually went a lot better this time since the gym was so packed because it was Thanksgiving. I did it on just like the hip thrust machine, which I normally don't do, but I decreased my weight. I did my weight lower than normal, and I went super slow, like really controlled the whole entire movement. And I felt it a lot, like it went better than it normally does. Like it felt better than normal. And in case you're unclear what a calf bridge is, super similar to a normal hip thrust, but a hip thrust has a deeper and larger range of motion. If anything, I probably would have done 4 sets of that as well, as opposed to just 3, just really to get the most out of it. And then moving into those dumbbell RDLs, 3 sets of 15. That's one of my favorite exercises ever. I usually don't do RDLs for 15 reps, like max. I'll do them for 12 reps just because that is a movement where I'll try to go really heavy, which will ultimately result in me doing less reps, but nothing wrong with doing it for 15 reps. I just personally probably would have done more so like 12 at most. Then from there, we went into Bulgarians for 3 sets of 10. Those felt really great. Not too much to say there. And then the quad burner at the end with that leg extension was brutal. I really liked that complex. Overall, like I said, so many good things in this workout. I feel like this structure is beautiful. It's like what I totally would opt for. My only thing is that there was no lateral work at all. I feel like such like an annoying teacher in these videos. Like someone was so close, I'm like, but like you're missing this. Again, it's not a must. Like you don't need to have lateral work in every single workout. But like if you want a workout to be a 10 out of 10 in my book, we need to have that well-rounded nature. So whether that being even just throwing on like a mini band around your knees for the calf bridges or something to engage your glute medius and minimus, or opting for maybe like a lateral lunge or a curtsy lunge in replacement of the Bulgarian split squat, since we did already do a normal squat, or ending with like a glute med kickback or the seated abduction instead of the leg extension, something like that, just to add in some lateral work to really make this workout more well-rounded. But overall, this was like a really good workout. This is totally something that I would organize and that I would go for. So I'm gonna give this workout a 9 out of 10 overall. Like I think it was great. The only thing was just the lack of lateral work, and then like maybe I would have adjusted some of the reps and the sets for a couple of the exercises, but that's it. So great job, Danny. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright peeps, just like that, end of the week, it's Friday. Today is usually the day in my workout split that I'll do like some sort of circuit functional based training, just something circuit style, a little bit more cardio based and just not like conventional weight training. And if I have to say, not that I'm casting blame, but I didn't get a lot of submissions for this style of workout. I got a majority upper body, leg days, push pull days, and so there weren't many options. But I want to thank everyone who, I'm not bitter, I swear, and I want to thank anyone who submitted a workout just regardless. But so today, this is technically a CrossFit workout, which I have never tried a CrossFit class before, which maybe I actually should at some point in my life. But I usually tend to make my circuits in like an EMOM style, or kind of like every minute on the minute, you're doing a different exercise. But this one is an AMRAP, so you're doing 8 minutes of as many rounds as possible of these 3 exercises that she has listed, which by the way, this is from Evelina, which you know who you are. Thank you so much for always supporting me. Like, I feel like I always see your comments and your likes and stuff, so thank you so much, Evelina. Basically, the 3 exercises are 6 burpees, 8 alternating dumbbell snatches, and then 10 wall balls. And you're going to do as many rounds as possible in 8 minutes. And she said to strive for at least 6 rounds. I'm kind of a little bit like, I don't know, because 8 minutes for like just the whole like workout in total seems very short to me, but maybe I am talking a big game and gonna be very humbled, but it just feels like such a short workout, like in general. Anyways, that's what's on the agenda today. Very, very, very different from anything that I ever do, and so we'll see how this goes. Okay. You know when you just like taste blood and the back of your throat is raw? That was me after that one circuit. And I'm PMS, like I'm literally supposed to get my period in like 2 days, so that was like the last workout I should have done, like something of that high intensity. Oh my god, I feel like I just got spit out of a shredder machine. Okay, I was humbled by the circuit. Okay, it was just way more challenging than I thought, and it just got, my heart rate was probably freaking 180 plus the entire 8 minutes. There's no question that was super difficult. In terms of my review, that's something that I would never do, especially as like a workout alone. It wasn't very clear if it was like supposed to be the whole workout or supposed to do it like with another workout. That's something like, because here's the thing, that was something that was very similar to a HIIT workout where it's so high intense for such a short period of time. So it's like super high intensity for only like 8 minutes, but like that's such a short workout in and of itself. So like that's something that I would throw in like at the end of a workout, but probably not as intense so that I could like fully actually get through it. And I just 100% prefer to have like rest in between so that you can give it your all and then make the workout a little bit longer so you can get more out of it and be able to go for a little bit longer, as opposed to going so hard, so fast, so high intensity for a shorter period of time and not being able to go as long. Anytime I did HIIT workouts in the past, they would be anywhere between like 12 and 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, I would say. But so even then I would incorporate rest periods. Even though my intention with them was to be really, really high intensity, I still would have rest periods in between some of the exercises so that I could still give it my all and not get burnt out too quickly, so I could have a little bit more time to be moving my body and get a little bit more out of it, in my opinion. So my advice would be, if you wanted that workout to still have that same nature, I would just recommend like having some bout of rest in between each of those circuit cycles, like in between each round, and then maybe have the time be for like 10 minutes AMRAP or something like that, because that way still the faster you go through the exercises, you'll still have an opportunity to like get through more rounds, but have a designated like 30-second or 40-second rest period in between each round, I think would go a really long way. Just for me, like I did it and I felt like so burnt out so quickly. I was like so dead, and I was like, okay, cool, that was 8 minutes and that was it. Like, now what do I do for the rest of my workout? So I just would have preferred, for me, more like diversity, a little bit more to it, and kind of stretched it to make it into like an actual workout by adjusting the intensity a little bit. So after that, I did do some jump roping and I did some sprints, honestly, like a little circuit thing afterwards, because I wanted to do something. But to be fully honest, those wall balls were like the hardest thing out of any of it. Like, it engaged my core so much, especially after doing the burpees and stuff like that. I still personally want to give that workout like a 6.5. Like, it's a good base, but like I would never just give someone that for a workout. Like, I need a little bit more to it. I would want to beef it up, adjust it a little bit so it can be more of like a cohesive, like well-rounded workout, as opposed to like a short little 8-minute burst and then you're dead. That's just my opinion. All right, but that's it for this video, you guys. Let me know what you think of this. I'm like really curious, because I had this idea and I was like, I should just try my followers workout so I could give them reviews. Let me know what your thoughts are, if you want me to keep doing this like as a series, just like I try influencers workouts. I'm just curious to see if you guys are vibing with this idea or not. comment down below, let me know, or give the video a thumbs up so I know. Also, if you're wanting to see more videos from me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. We're just getting started with the 12 days of Livfiitmas, so I'm going to be posting 3 days a week for the month of December, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's going to be a fun time. This video was just the first to commence it all off. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.